Hey Virgo, it's Lisa, and this is your June 19th to 25th, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. I am holding a contest this month. If you would like to win a reading with me, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. And then I'll be drawing the winner at the end of the month. If you've already subscribed, no problem. Still leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. As a bonus, I am holding another contest to win a copy of my books. If you'd like to win a copy of my books, all you have to do is like and share one of the videos and tag me in the post, and I'll enter you in the draw, and I'll be picking that winner at the end of June as well. Okay, Virgo, so let's see what's in store for you this week. The overall message for you this week is the Nine of Swords. It looks scary. It's just more, it can be many, many things. So we'll get some clarity on it, but it's basically stress and worry and you being in this place of stress and worry this week. And it can also mean just lots of thoughts going on, lots of like, oh my God, so much is going on and I have to sort it through, and your mind going 100 miles an hour. So we'll get some clarity. And because this is general, it's kind of hard to pinpoint. So we will get as much clarity as we can. The challenge that you have this week is interesting. That is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is celebrations. It can be home renovations in home, having to move house. It can be that there's a wedding coming, whatever. There's many, many things that this card can be. So we'll get some clarity on that. And with the two side by side, it can be that you're just got so much thinking about, what you have to do regarding, whatever the situation is with a home or celebrations within your house. Okay, and then what you don't see coming this week is that the answer that you're looking for is right in front of you. So it's about taking your blindfold off and so you're overthinking, you're all the stressing and worrying about all this stuff. And it's like the answer is right there. And then where they want you to focus on this week, Virgo, is the Queen of Pentacles, not stressing and worrying about or being in a place of need, whether it is holding on too tightly to something or worrying that you don't have enough of something and you're in this place of need, and then you stop the flow. So what you're actually wanting, you block it from coming into you. So we'll have to get a lot of clarity on all of this, Virgo. So the Nine of Swords for this week, like I said, it's all about, stress and worry, sleepless nights. It can be just that your mind is, overrun with thoughts and trying to figure things out and lots of stuff going on. And so you're overthinking and, just trying to sort things out in your mind. The Knight of Swords is all about this, just kind of moving forward. The way I like to word this card, the Knight of Swords, is that there's chaos and there's all this stuff happening, and instead of stressing and worrying about it, it's being like the eye of the storm. And you're just kind of like, I'm just bubbling myself. I'm just going to do what I can do. I'm going to stop, stressing and worrying about whatever this chaos is that's around me, all this stuff that's going on. I'm just going to put my head down and do what I need to do. The Queen of Cups is about emotionally letting go of things. So instead of looking things from an emotional point, it can be past hurts, past things that no longer serve you. You need to let them go. It can be, whatever emotionally is holding you back from moving forward. And especially with the Nine of Swords, all this, thought and stuff going on. You have the strength to move through this. You have the strength to quiet your brain and stop stressing and worrying or trying to sort all of this stuff out. And then the Eight of Swords is that you are not, trapped in a situation. There is a way to move forward. There is a way to move through this stress and worry and whatever the situation is that you're, thinking about and, tons of thought in your brain. It is that you can find a way to move through it and just kind of stop the process. The Nine of Swords can, it can be that you are starting a new project and you're thinking about all these things, or you have something happening with your life and it's like, oh my God, I've got so much to do, and you're thinking about all the things you need to do. So there's ways to go through it. Make sure you have a notepad beside your bed, so when you're trying to sleep and you're thinking of all these things, you can write everything down that you're thinking about and journal it, or just make a list of like, this is what I have to remember to do, and then you can get some sleep. Or if it's stress and worry, you can write it down and say, you know what, these are the things and I need to look into these. And then you have a plan. It's out of your head on a piece of paper, so you haven't lost it, and you can move forward in your life. So you're not trapped in this, whatever it is. You can move through it, and there is ways of adjusting. Okay, so Virgo, it really just feels really super busy and making some decisions and adjusting some things. So this card is so many things. So because this is general, it could mean one of the things for each of you, or it could be a bunch of the things all into one. This is where having a personal reading with me really kind of helps kind of hone where it is for you. So the Four of Wands, celebrations, energy in your house. So with it being a challenge, it could be that there's a celebration coming. It's going to be a challenge for you, whether it's some family drama or whatever is going on. It can be a wedding, same kind of thing. With the Nine of Swords, it can be that you're either getting married or helping with a wedding, and there's tons of things to do. If you're attending a wedding and there's someone there, like family drama or friend drama, and it's like, oh God, I don't want to see that person. So there's drama around there. So it makes it a challenge. It can be the energy in your house that it needs to be adjusted, that something is throwing you off. So you need to cleanse your house, clear your house, burn some sage. I'm an incense person, so I burn, if it's really bad energy wise, dragon's blood. If it's not, then I use daily frankincense and myrrh, and just bring in and cleanse and clear the energy to bring in positive energy, get rid of the negative. And it can also be that you might be thinking of moving, or you need to move, you need to relocate, or you need to do some renovations in your house, and it's just stressing you out. So this is the challenge. So it could be any of those, a combo of those, all of that. So let's get some clarity on this, Virgo. So they're just saying that you need to gather some information, put your head down and sort it out. And you will be successful when you do that. It's kind of like getting some knowledge, getting some information that leads you to the success you want, right? So whatever the situation where it falls for you, it's just gathering some information and then moving forward through it. The Four of Swords is that you've come through a healing process, and now you've got to get up and start doing. You need to stop thinking and stressing, and you need to start doing, and understand, very much like the Serenity Prayer, what you can't control and what you can control. So start doing and focusing on what you can control, and let go of what you can't control. And I know sometimes that's easier said than done, but you can do it. The Nine of Pentacles is all about only you can have your successes and material gains in this world, and only you can achieve them. So whatever this is, it's kind of like you have to walk across the threshold. You have to walk through this. You have to sort this out. People can help you, cheer you on, give you advice, but ultimately you're the one that has to gather the information and walk forward towards your successes, and you can do it, and it will be successful. The Seven of Cups they're talking about is all about, especially with it being a challenge, the Four of Wands, it's kind of looking at, so say if you have to move, or there's some renovations you have to do in your house, the Seven of Cups is all about looking at your hopes and dreams, seeing what it is you want, what you want your life to be like, what you want your career, your personal life, relationships to be like, and then moving towards them and making them happen. And even if they're pipe dreams, they're up in the clouds, it's never going to happen. And then you're faced with this, okay, I have to move now, or whatever circumstances. And you're like, okay, well, now could I possibly achieve this? This is what I really want. Okay, I'm going to make that happen. I'm going to find out how do I move overseas, or I'm going to find out how do I relocate to here. And you start moving towards the success that you want. But first you need to really kind of say, the word they're saying is admit what your pipe dream is and admit what your hopes and dreams are to yourself and to other people, and then start making it happen. It just really feels like it's like the thought that happens before the big shift, where you really move forward. So the next card, what you don't see coming, is what you're looking for, the information, like whatever you're overthinking and trying to figure out, it's right in front of you. You just have to take your blindfold off. The answer's there, and you need to move towards it. It feels very much like the answer's not that far away. It's not, the destination isn't either. It's not as difficult as you think it's going to be. It's just about taking that blindfold off, gathering what you need, and moving in that direction. So the tower's there, and I think that's, the tower is all about that something happens that shifts your life. It can be with it being about the house, for example. Say if you're a renter and you're like, okay, my landlord's selling the house, I need to move. And then you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And you're trying to sort it all out. So then it's figuring that out and kind of going, okay, instead of looking at this as a huge upheaval that's shifting and is a horrible thing, where do I want to live? What's my pipe dream? Oh my God, I want to move to overseas. And this is the opportunity. The universe is kicking me in the arse and getting me there, because you might have been talking about it, dreaming about it forever, and it is the right place for you. And so the universe is like, we're going to help them get there. And that's when the tower steps in and the tower pushes you. The same thing is, it can be the energy in your house. It's like, nothing's worked out, or there's really negative energy. And then there's a big blow up fight. And then it's like, okay, I need to adjust this. I need to move in the direction that, this upheaval has created me to really address things and move forward. And it could be with career and even health and fitness. It's it can be all of that, where it adjusts it, because this card as well, the Four of Wands, although it's usually about a house and renovation, in meditation and other things, it is you are your home, right? Your body, your vessel is your building. And it can be health and fitness, where it's like you get news and it's like, okay, I need to make an adjustment. I need to move forward and move towards being a better version of myself, and whatever it is, and dealing with it. They're saying when you move forward through this shift, and the shift can be very positive. It can be a lot of a good thing as well. And you just have to adjust your life. But ultimately the tower gets you to a positive, even though as humans, we just don't like change very much. Some people thrive on it, but a lot of people don't. They like it, especially Virgos, like exactly, have a plan in place. The Chariot is all about moving forward, things moving forward fast, and moving you in a very positive direction that is going to make everything work out. You're moving towards positive things. So that's really good. The King of Swords is all about just focus on what you can do, focus on the now, focus on what's right in front of you, let go of what you can't control, and just focus on what you can control. And the Seven of Swords is very similar. It's just about you walking your path, not getting distracted. It's, not looking over your shoulder at, what the people are saying about you. It can be someone stabbing you in the back, someone stealing from you, stealing your ideas. It's just like, whatever, that's their problem, their karma. I'm just going to keep walking forward towards where it is I want to go. And I'm not going to let them distract me any longer. And I'm just going to keep going in the direction I need to go in. So an interesting week so far, Virgo. Okay, and then the last card is where they want you to focus on is creating a flow with the universe. The Queen of Pentacles is all about being in this place of need, right? So I need money. I don't have enough money to do this. I need to hold on to, if it's a house, I need to hold on to this because I feel secure here. And it's like, well, you're actually blocking positive things from coming into your life by holding on to something that you want more of. We create these blocks out of fear and fear of need, either needing to hold on to it or needing more of something. So it's about learning to create a flow. And we do this through balance, right? So it's about having a flow with money, having a flow with whatever makes you secure in the material world. And not like, if it's a relationship, it's like if you hold on so tight to someone because you're afraid to lose them, you'll actually lose them because you're holding on too tight and you're not giving them freedom. And if you're, if it's a relationship and you don't have someone, by going, focusing and stressing and worrying, like, I don't have anyone, I need to have a relationship, everybody else has one, you actually block the right person coming in. What happens is sometimes we're so focused on doing that we miss the person. They could be literally right there, but we're like, no, I'm so focused on this that I can't see them, right? So it's so important that you create this flow and you stop sabotaging what's coming into you. They're saying when you do this and you create this flow, and anytime, the best thing is, it is like a physical thing. When you find yourself stressing and worrying about holding on to something too tightly or not having enough of something, mindset wise, you can work through it and say, you know what? Nope. As soon as you have the thought, no, it's going to be okay. I'm going to create this flow. And when you do this and you work through this week, you get the Ace of Wands, which is all about a new beginning. It's like a whole new way of being, and it brings in new things to you. By moving forward with this, you're moving towards exactly what it is you want, the successes you want. So it's just almost like you're holding yourself back, and you need to kind of work on this and move in the direction. And then it's like what you want is right there. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is big success. So it's not like you're going to get a little bit of success. You're going to get a big success in whatever area of your life, or all your areas of your life. Happiness, fulfillment, contentment. So it's going to be super fulfilling, but you are going to have the success you want. You just need to get out of your head, I guess is the best way to put it. And then moving forward, you get the Knight of Pentacles, which is the opportunity comes out of the blue when you least expect it. So you're stressing and worrying, you're in this place of need. And then when you say, no, I'm not going to be in this place anymore, and I'm going to work on this week, it brings the opportunity to you, right? It's like literally just by changing your mindset, what you're wanting comes to you, and it moves. And it can be, the universe works in mysterious ways. So it can come to you in one way, but it leads you to the ultimate success. So you might be like, oh yeah, okay, I got a job offer and it's moving me to this place. And like, so this is where the move comes in. It's like, oh, my work is moving me to England and my whole life is turned upside down, and you're single and you're like, you've always wanted love, but this may be leading you to the love of your life, right? So you don't know, the universe works in very mysterious ways. You have no idea where it's leading you. That's why it's so important that we just embrace it and not stress and worry about it, and we move forward and stop the blocks from happening in our lives. Very interesting, Virgo. I'd love to hear what happens this week for you. Leave a comment. Thank you again so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, it helps me grow my channel and helps me continue to do these. Thanks so much, Virgo, and I will see you next week.
Life has no remote. Get up and change it yourself.